Anarcho-syndicalism is the leading Marxist revolutionary ideology which promotes democratic federations and collectivized trade unions as the basic political and economic units of the socialist state. Trade unions are equally owned by all workers who are members of them and have complete economic and political power over the workplaces they organise. They're given great amounts of autonomy by the central government. I kind of see what they're saying. They're basically saying that the trade unions are autonomous bodies which rule themselves. So within the state you have all of these autonomous anarchistic syndicates, but there is a central state, which means they are not anarchist. But they're leaning towards anarchism because the central state has little power, is what they're saying, versus totalism, which is the absolute opposite. Everything is centralized. Try to see if you have a mass assault going in your army ministers. One of them gives a manpower boost to the percentage that matters. Yeah, or I could just take over Abyssinia and steal their huge population. I think that's what I'm going to go for. Although I need to be a little smarter, I think, about how exactly I'm going to do that. So I'm going to make you a desert fox. I cannot afford to have you in charge, Sooty. You're just not that good a commander. Actually, no. We're going to make you the trickster. I'm going to make your thingy red. I'm going to have you positioned here. And your job is simple. Take the capital. Alright. In fact, I'm going to give you some more men to help you with that. Those two. Alright, hopefully that helps matters. We do have one civilian factory now building stuff. We are paused, which is why things are not moving. Is Abyssinia going to be a core though? Pan-Somali ethos, national unity, factory output, consumer goods factories, annex against Abyssinia. That's a good question. I mean, I could always puppet Abyssinia if I don't get that much manpower, and then use their puppeted troops and just try and steal away as much of their autonomy as possible. So I'll basically have to sit on suppressed subjects for a long time. And then I can use their manpower. Union States declared war on the United States. Here we go. Are you ready for this? The AUS has a leader on par with the Cuban leader. It is good. It is very, very good. Are you ready for this? It's the Burger King. King Huey Long of the burgers. Sorry, King Huey of the long burgers. There you go. King Huey of the long burgers. Alright, we haven't got Eisenhower yet. No, not Eisenhower. That's Freddy Krueger. Yeah, cripes, what's his name? MacArthur. MacArthur's portrait is also fantastic. Alright, so we've got Freddy Krueger, King Huey of the long burgers, and we'll have to wait for MacArthur to appear. Alright, so we've got the gendarmes. Good, 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 good. Now we can choose whether we wish to crack down on the powerful clans or the Primus inter pares. We are clearly going to go for the monarchy because monarchy is awesome. Minor lords within Somalia have had the power to influence our decisions for far too long. Any notion of this facade of a federation must be dispelled once and for all. Start. Direct rule from Mogadishu and Pacific States. Oh, I haven't looked at the Pacific States yet. Who's their leader going to be? Ah! It's an evil version of Sooty. I have no idea who that is, but it's awesome. And you know what makes this even better? It's the Ursine Party. So the Bear Party is led by a bear of the Pacific States. Oh, that is absolutely brilliant. I should play as them just for that. I really hope the Ursine Party stay in power now. Because that just makes so much sense. Republic declared in Serbia. Serbia changed? No. Oh, that's Illyria. Yeah, it hasn't changed. And they're going for freedom! Democracy prevails in the Philippines. Right, Philippines. Do you have a different leader? No. I don't think I've ever actually looked at the Filipino leader. Interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a nation I've never even looked at. And then we got Mysore, which has not changed. Up against the Princely Federation Pac-Man. Death by Pac-Man. Has Hawaii spawned? That is a good question. Yes, it has. Ah, no change. Disappointed! Considering how good everything else is. Oh, come on, MacArthur. Come on! I love how they got Freddy Krueger instead of Reed. Oh, brilliant. Oh, we still need to wait for the Spanish Civil War to see who their leader is. Oh no. Yeah, of course, Marcel Diat doesn't have a portrait. That's unfortunate. Seeing as the Jacobins do seem to take over quite a bit. Dominion of India declared war on the Princely Federation. So this is going to be the death of the Princely Federation. They got rid of thingy-majiggy dude person. That's unfortunate, because he does not have a portrait either. Oh wait, he's actually two faces. I did not realise that. Peter Krasnov is an old dude and a young dude. Huh. I wonder if they put Stalin in charge of Georgia. No. Stalin down here? Yes, he is. No, wait. Oh yeah, Joseph B. Shugasvili. Is that the Russianized version of Stalin? I did not know that. I know that Joseph can be spelled with an I in Russian. Huh. Interesting. Oh, Madras is split out. Madras does not have a different one. And Travancore does not have a different one. Fancy hats, though. Alright, so we have got construction too, so I think it is now time that we worked on concentrated industry, so that we can get some more. It's his birth name. Oh, okay. Serbian King's portrait's good. Let's see if I can find that. Serbia, there it is. Oh yeah, Alexander. Okay, let's see if I can share that. Down to the bottom. Change. EU. Wrong button. Properties. There we are. That is who the King of Serbia is. Also known as... I should know this one. Oh, what's it called? National Populist Siamese is Doctor Strange? Really? Oh, I'll definitely have to look at that. Oh, cripes. What's... with the bow and the apple and the shooting. My memory today is atrocious. Oh, what's it called? William Tell. Thank you, Istar. Yes, William Tell. Is that a Serbian thing? I thought it was Swiss. And then you were saying that National Populist... I mean, that could still theoretically happen in Siam. Because they need to do the... How do they do that again? Right, it's the Progressive Senate. It's this one. Sorry, the Prestigious Senate, not the Progressive Senate. It's kind of the opposite. Alright, back to the pirates. And the great pirate lord himself. Tell the Swiss. Yeah, I thought so. Mexico has declared war on the United States. Oh, they changed! No, we don't have the Pirate King of Mexico anymore. Our brethren are leaving us. You still don't have MacArthur in charge. Good grief. Thankfully, though, we still have Jose over here. Yeah, we do. This is definitely my favourite portrait. This is absolutely 100% my favourite portrait. Like, Pirate King Sooty comes a close second, I grant you. But, wow. Kind of disappointed they didn't do anything with Haile Selassie, though. So how many armies do you guys have? 7 to 10 divisions. You have a lot more manpower than me, and you're on volunteer only. The Second Internationale is being held in Paris. Cool leader picks. Yeah, they've done an absolutely fantastic job with this. They have absolutely done an amazing job. Crack down on the powerful clans. Marvellous. Unity is strength. Somalia is a united nation comprised of a singular group of people with under one sovereign. Pirate King Sooty. We had fought a lengthy and arduous battle to secure our future, and we will not let petty infighting compromise that. Japan announces our ambitions. Is Hirohito still in? Yeah, of course Hirohito is still in charge. The pimp emperor himself. Or is that meant to be someone? Someone more versed in geek culture, let me know. Like, I can tell who a lot of these figures are, but some of them are just like... Looks familiar. If Ghana takes control, MacArthur won't take command. Seriously, no. Kornilov is dressed as Stalin. Yeah. Oh, they changed! Savinkov's in charge now. And Savinkov is no special portrait. Oh, I'm disappointed we're not going to be getting a MacArthur. Always false. MacArthur assumes control of America. Interesting. So that's the point of Ghana then, is to stop MacArthur, I guess. In that case, you know what this is going to be calling for. I'll show you. USA. USA. Oh, good grief, you have a lot of leaders. Most of them blanked out, thankfully. Doggy MacArthur. Oh no, that was blanked out. Curtis, Hull, Voorhees, Ernst, Fletcher, Joffrey, Marshall, Huey, Jack. I'm not seeing him. Roosevelt, QWERTY, Smith, Leahy. It's a file I can't open. Is there a different name for USA? Hoping they tried to take over the legation cities. Ooh, that's someone I haven't looked at. That's a good point. So currently we have Jianqing. And the 49ers are taking over. Go Niners. I want to know what the USA tags are now. Because I couldn't get MacArthur's. Oh, disappointed. Yeah, Jack Reed and Huey Long have their new ones. Where's MacArthur? Oh, I'm very disappointed. MacArthur's the Joker. Is this going to be on YouTube? Yes, it will be. Yeah, I guess that USA would be a USA, but MacArthur is not in this list. Well, it is, but it's a .dds, which GIMP cannot open. So I'm sorry, I can't show you that one. I mean, if I messed around with it, I could probably find a way of opening it like Paint or something, but too much effort, especially as I'm still doing this live. So, sorry. You'll just have to take my word on it that MacArthur is thingy. Aha! CNTFAI. Good. This is the Spanish Civil War. So, Kingdom of Spain, as a reminder, is Alfonso VIII de Bourbon. And then we've got the CNTFAI, which is just the Senate. Oh, they haven't changed it. No. Really? Oh, disappointed. Belgrade Pact. Follow Washington. Oh, improved machine tools. Cool. We are doing what? Waiting. Still 37, so we can't do any of those. We're still getting the doctrine? Yes, we are. We could start working on artillery, but frankly, I think we're going to have to go for tanks as soon as possible. I mean, we're fighting in Africa, where tanks are good. What I should really do is look at who my companies are. So you're a soft attack and breakthrough. Artillery manufacture is just production cost, and light tanks, yeah, I thought as much. Fighter aircraft, destroyers and subs. Industrial company would be nice. Oh, that's an interesting one. Oh, I like that. So you get 15% research time bonuses, which is significant from the Mogadishu University. And also radar construction speed. That's kind of cool. I like that. I like it when they change things up a bit. And you are asking whether there was a recruitable population chief of staff. There is. And you are authoritarian Democrat. Commando operations. Yeah. That is a lot of bonuses. That is an awful lot of bonuses. Yeah, Grand Battle Plan with Special Forces, I think is what we're going to go with. Marines, Mountaineers, and probably Artillery for support. I mean, we also have the Artillery bonus guy here. What about here? Static Defense, Division Attack, Motorized Mechanized Division Defense, Attrition and Entrenchment Speed. I mean, supply consumption with Commandos would be nice. I think I'm going to go Commando. That sounded wrong. Hey, Charles. Alright. Oh, right, yeah, research. That's the thing. So, speaking of commandos, we should probably research these, of which Mountaineers would definitely be very, very useful. Abyssinia has declared war on Eritrea. That is very annoying, because this is a fight I wanted to get involved in. Preferably on my own terms. So, once we have unity as strength... I mean, frankly, we are going to get out of political power issues very soon, just on its own. At which point, we should probably start down these lines so that we can go down for put down the lion as quickly as possible so we can get that additional power base. And in fact, having Ethiopia as a puppet would work even better when we have a high infantry tally. Gib looks like the perfect person for an invasion. Why do you say that? And who's Gib? Oh, you mean the dude person here. Where is he gone? Yes, I would agree. I mean, that 20% organisation bonus is huge. They already get more organisation than infantry, and that's just going to be spectacular. He's got to be one of the best chiefs I've seen. I mean, the artillery attack and defense is really good when combined with superior firepower, but geez, that's ridiculous. Because I remember them having the attack and defense bonuses, which are on their own and pretty nice, but 20% more organisation. Hello! In fact, if we were going to take that to its absolute maximum, let's have a look at some stats here. Then we may actually want to pick one of the other doctrines. So the highest infantry organisation would belong to mobile warfare, which has a base of 45 to Grand Battle Plan's 20. Grand Battle Plan's actually one of the lowest. So if I went mobile warfare, in fact, this might work very well. Thinking about this, if we went mobile warfare, and then we actually went down the desperate defense tree, except that's all infantry plus 10 organisation, that's where a big chunk of that comes from. Because that would at least allow us to get the recruitable population another 5%. And then infantry and motorised, so that's the 10 organisation right there. mean, with Grand Battle Plan, we'll probably go, what, Infiltration, Breakthrough an Organization. Supply Consumption's a good one. Night Attack's a good one. More Organization. And then Recon is also a good one, because it would mean we use better tactics. I mean, ordinarily I'd go Assault, just because it gives you so much more planning. I'm not actually sure that planning is going to be the way to go. I'm not sure. No, the combat width won't do us anything. And Superior Firepower has fairly decent infantry, with Dispersed Support and then Shock and Awe. But that's really focusing more on artillery, and we're going to need a lot of factories making infantry equipment. I'm really tempted by this. Because we can certainly get down to the modern Blitzkrieg and then decide later if we want Desperate Defense or modern Blitzkrieg. Sorry, we can get to Kampfgruppe and then decide if we need the manpower or not. Should be going for things that end battles quickly, like soft attack. True, which Shock and Awe give, because it gives the entire army more soft attack. Quite a lot more soft attack. Ah, maybe, okay. We're going to go commandos. We're going to go artillery with superior firepower. I think that's what we're going to do, because I think they have the second highest organization. I think the lowest is actually mass assault, but that's simply because you can cram so many units into one small space. Just dig up my notes again. Yes. Superior Firepower is base organization 25 versus mobile warfare is 45. And if you're not going Desperate Defense, it's only 35. So yeah, I think we are going to go Superior Firepower. It's easy enough to change at this point. Okay. Decision made. And then it's going to be dispersed versus integrated. We may actually want to go integrated, because I don't know how many artillery we're going to be able to afford to add to our armies, and in fact the more artillery we have, the weaker they are. Every man is a Panzerfaust. Just bought the game today, my plans are falling apart. It can take a little bit of getting in, too. Just watch a couple of YouTube videos and things, and you'll soon get the hang of it. Hearts of Iron is one of the easier Paradox games to get into. It's certainly not to the same level of complexity as Crusader Kings or EU4. I don't have the industry for mechanized. I definitely don't have the industry for mechanized, which is why I'm thinking more artillery heavy. But it needs to be like super elite infantry. Infantry and artillery, because it costs a hell of a lot less than mechanized. And I probably won't go rocket artillery, because that also costs more, I think. She does it. Let me double check that. You cost 4 production, you cost 4.5. Negligible. And rockets do a boatload more soft attack, and therefore more organization damage. Then I should choose the artillery guy over the orc guy. I really like the idea of just having massively elite Somalian commandos. Like, make the entire world fear the Somalian commandos. Bearing in mind that that's also going to be for Marines in the future. Like, the Somalis at sea will be fearsome. And that fits surprisingly well. Because I can have Mountaineer divisions, I can have Marine divisions, or I can mix them up. Do it for the mean then. Yeah, I basically will be. Can anyone give me tips on playing as the US? I'll leave that to chat, because there's a lot to say about that. I mean, actually, if you are learning to play the game, I would strongly recommend you play as Italy. The US is very slow. You get into the war very late, and you need to play with some of the more advanced things, like sending volunteers and Lend-Lease. Play as Italy, because then if you screw up, Germany's got your back. And you can have a light war against Ethiopia to kind of learn the basics of how combat works. So play as Italy in your first run, I would say. As my advice. Right, so we can formalize the kingdom structure, so we could go straight for war economy, or the commando dude, or we could work our way down these. I think we need to work our way down these. So let's get the research time reduction, research slot, Oh, that's recruitable population factor. Hold on. Oh, that's a really good one for us. I know I was saying that research factor isn't as big a deal, but still it helps. Kusman Yusuf Kinadid, the Sultan of Hobyo, is a well-learned man who designed a new script of the Somali language. While his alphabet has had in the past widespread acclaim and usage in high learning centres, we will now expand and officially endorse it to the official script of the Somali language. Cool. Trench warfare. Right, so we're switching to superior firepower, which unfortunately is going to take another full 300 days. So I just wasted 300 days switching. Oh well. All of you gained some more entrenchment, right, because we went Grand Battle Plan, which increases entrenchment, but we don't really need that anymore. You've won that, and Abyssinia's already beaten Eritrea. They just never stand a chance there. Never, 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 never. Ooh, Dominion of India just actually took a nice piece of land away. I don't think Bharati has gained any. Except they've taken Burma, which is unfortunate.